Huge update for WWE SuperCard. We have a brand new heroic event. We have the return of some old game modes. We have some quality of life improvements. We have brand new comic themed cards. But I think the most exciting part of this update is going to be the new ways to collect and showcase your cards. Let's jump in and check out this update. Now, if you're super hyped for this update 6, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? What do you think about this new interactive binder and showcase? Of course, we will be streaming tomorrow during the event. Not really playing the event, certainly going to be focused on this Tights and Titans and doing our binders and showcase and all of the new things in the game right now. So if y'all enjoy the video, be sure y'all hit the thumbs up and let's jump in. Tights and Titans, this is going to be the new game mode. Well, not necessarily game mode, but new collection that once you collect all 12 of these cards, and most of these cards are yet to be named, but you do get a collection award. First up, we have Speed. We have 3 cards available right now. Ray Phoenix, we have Axiom, we have Lyra. And so you're going to try to collect these cards through various game modes, which it tells you right here, and do a collectibles event at the same time. This power section, toughness, and charisma all going to be unlocked at a later date. And the overall collection for all 12 of these cards, you're going to get a reward card at the very end, which again is yet to be named. Now, there is a quest to go along with this Tights and Titans. It lasts for almost 30 days, 4 total weeks, which is certainly a long time. And you will get one of these 3 cards, the Axiom, guaranteed. Acquires speed tokens, pretty easy. Get them on the draft board, other game modes, win a max using Axiom cards. This could be a little difficult, but I would just recommend using lower tier, going into Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble. Use your super move. That's always the hardest one for me. Win a speed match, pretty easy. Play a game of Boom, 50 of them. A lot of these are repeatable, especially when it comes to the collectibles. You're gonna want these. Every 100 collectibles you collect, you could go into the collectible store and guarantee yourself one of these comic themed cards. I will say though, exercise some caution when it comes to this, because you might have noticed in the event itself, 3 more cards unlock in 1 week, and then 3 more the next week after that, and then 3 more the next week after that. Are those going to be included in this pack? And if that's the case, I don't know, you might want to wait and try to have a pack that has all of the cards in it. Maybe collect 500 of these before you start ripping open these packs. I would certainly wait at least a week just to check to see if those 3 cards go into this pack, because this pack does last for another 4 weeks. So it goes through the entire event. So just something to think about. Also, a lot of these cards are available in some of the game modes itself and in free packs if you get really lucky or maybe spend some credits. So again, you might want to wait just to see, what the pack, if the pack updates in a week. But either way, if y'all are able to pick one up in Super Smashers, which we have, I really like the comic theme of this. I think it's really fun. I like the background design. I personally love comics, so I'm certainly all for this. And, we've never gotten lucky in Super Smashers when it comes to that, but, maybe one day we will. Don't forget about your free pack as well. They kind of put it in the lower section of the store, and you can easily miss it. This does have a bonus chance of picking up extra 50 collectibles, maybe even a bonus chance of picking up a card. We have done that before, actually. So the bonus chance of the 50 is at least for us, a reasonable thing for us to maybe hopefully get, which we have done. Don't forget, collectibles are also available in Boom, and you have to play Boom for the quest rewards anyway, so you might as well get on that grind now. An extra little added feature with this update, if you go to your profile, scroll all the way down below Showcase and Card Binder, which we're gonna look at here in a second, you got the card dust. You can now switch between super coins and rarity picks. Not sure how many super coins. Let me know in the comments if you did this. How many super coins do you get? Now let's check out the most exciting part of the update, which I think most people will probably agree. Down here at the bottom, you just click the little card tab, card binder, and showcase is up here at the top. We'll look at card binder first. Now this takes the cards out of your inventory, your 500 count cards, and takes them out of there and puts them into these sleeves that you can showcase for anybody to check out. You can also add sleeves. You're initially given 50 total slots. So you can take 50 cards, take them out of your inventory, showcase them in any order that you want to, add and remove them, and you can also add sleeves for 20 for 500. So that seems like that's quite a bit of credits just for 20 single slots. But if you have those extra credits, I'm sure it'd be worth it, especially if you have lots of cards to save. And since we're adding cards, we might as well check out the new filters. And I will probably say I'm not a huge fan of this quality of life. This to me just adds a lot more clutter to what initially was kind of fast to be able to scroll through. I don't like how they have the active rarities lower, because that is the thing that I switch up the most. That's going to be, should be at the very, very top, something that's very easy to select and click, but they have it down here at the bottom. They have all these different filters now: pro ranks, card brand, variants, active rarities, and legacy, of course. So lots of stuff to scroll through, but either way, you can select whatever cards you want to. You can even select support cards, which is kind of interesting because, well, kind of neat too, because there are some pretty cool support cards that you can add. We're on the alt account, so I really don't have anything that I save, at least as far as legacy cards go. That's why it's just these random cards. But either way, we're going to select these. And like I said, it takes them out of your 500 count and it puts them into this binder for other people to look at. You might ask, can you change the images of the cards in the binders? Yes, you can. You just go to the card, click the little image icon right there, and then you can select a different image that you want on the card. You can also change the place of the card. So you could take any card and move it in any of the 9 slots. So Shinsuke right here is in the first spot, but let's move him over to the 3rd spot. And as soon as it clicks, yeah. And then you can move them over to the 3rd spot. So you can rearrange these after you put all 9 in there and change all the images. One of the things that I don't like though is that you have to fill up every single page in order to move to the next page. You can't, like, I guess, do a theme, and maybe the theme that you're trying to complete with the 9 cards or the first page of the binder, that you only filled out 8 of the slots or 7 of the slots. You can't leave the last 2 blank and then move to the next page and then start putting in cards here. Once you put in cards, even if you put them in put in cards on the 3rd page or the 4th page, it's gonna put them in your next available slot, which kind of stinks. Now let's check out Showcase, and another really cool way for you to showcase your cards to anybody. And I really like this one too as well. I kind of like the binder more, to be honest, but this one is also really cool. One thing about this though is that putting cards in here does not take them out of your inventory. With the binder, once you take them out of your inventory, I forgot to mention this, you can no longer play with those cards in any game mode. They are no longer in your inventory to be able to use in decks or anything. You can showcase 1, 2, 3, or 6 cards and a bunch of different themes. Well, maybe not a bunch, but quite a few different themes. And I can only imagine that maybe these themes will be purchasable in the future, maybe even in the battle pass or something like that on the premium track or something. Like, a lot of the themes are pretty cool. They have NXT, they have Raw, they have just regular SuperCard, they have SmackDown, little runway, lots of different themes for you to do, even in the ring. I like that one. I think my favorite one though is just this regular case. Once you figure out how many cards and the theme that you want to use, all you have to do is click this little photograph down here and it'll save it to your profile. I will say though, when it comes to Showcase, there's no way to change the image of the card. You just click the card and it's gonna want you to swap them out. You also can't look at any of the stats either. So that might be one of the things when it comes to top 8 that a lot of people like to showcase because of the equipments and things like that, to showcase how high their power or toughness or something is with the equipment. But I do like the design of this. I just don't like how you can't at least switch the images from the case itself. Now, if you want to check out somebody's binder or showcase, just go to their profile right here and then scroll down and you'll see a showcase and binder. This is going to be a lot of fun for streams, especially instead of looking at people's top 8. We could look at somebody's showcase or maybe look at somebody's binder. Now, not everybody is going to have these filled out already. So once you click one, some of them are going to be blank, obviously. Another thing that I don't like about this is that, let's say I'm on this person's profile and I wanted to check out their showcase and their binder. I go to the showcase, but once I hit back, it goes all the way back to the home screen. Instead of me being able to just click binder right next to it, I have to find their profile again and then go to binder. If you do have a card though in your showcase, you can go into your inventory, switch the image, and it will auto change in the showcase itself. So you can still change the image even though that it's in the showcase. I just wish you'd be able to do it from the showcase screen itself. We also have a new battle pass, of course, and to go with the comic theme, we're gonna have AJ Styles. And pretty decent, I guess, card design. It's all right. With all of the other cards being comic related, we're certainly gonna get our, I guess, taste for this art style throughout the next month. If you're a fan of these cards, I think it's awesome. If you're not really a fan of the art style, especially since you can't change images and things like that, you might not necessarily like it a whole lot. Now, in the Battle Pass, he does have a title image. So that's absolutely amazing. That is one of the things in the Battle Pass that certainly should be absolutely guaranteed every single Battle Pass, no matter who they put in there. They better put an amazing title belt image in there. So they included one for AJ Styles, so that's nice. His equipment is going to be the gloves with almost 18,000 extra added for the speed. He is definitely going to be a speed demon. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. And like I said in the beginning, we will be streaming tomorrow. Probably not playing the event a whole lot, just messing around with this update, doing our binder showcase. Probably doing a lot of showcases as well. I know all of y'all really enjoy when we do that. So this gives us a pretty fun way, an interactive way for us to look through the binder and everything. I think that's really cool. And we'll be working on these comic themed tights and titans. I don't remember offhand who the other ones were. They did mention it in the update. I think they mentioned like John Cena or somebody. I can't honestly remember who the other ones were. They didn't say them all, but we do know of a couple. Either way, though, hit that thumbs up if you did enjoy, and let me know in the comments what you think about all this stuff and the new update. Y'all take it easy. We are out. Peace.